Today, Elon Musk is one of the richest and most influential entrepreneurs in the world. His companies build electric cars, rockets, and new technologies that may change the future of humanity. But his life did not begin with success. When Elon Musk was a young man, he often had very little money. Sometimes he slept on friends' couches because he could not afford his own place. Many people also believed his ideas were impossible. So how did a curious student with big dreams become a global tech visionary? Today, you will learn English through the inspiring story of Elon Musk. Elon Musk is one of the most famous technology leaders in the world today. He is an entrepreneur, an engineer, and a visionary who believes technology can change the future of humanity. Many people know his name because he leads companies that build new and exciting technologies. Musk was born in South Africa in 1971. From a young age, he was very curious about how things worked. He loved reading books and learning about science, computers, and space. These interests later became the foundation of his career. Today, Elon Musk is known for several famous companies. One of the most well-known is Tesla, a company that produces electric cars. Tesla helped make electric vehicles more popular and more powerful. Many people believe Tesla changed the future of the car industry. Another important company Musk founded is SpaceX. This company builds rockets and spacecraft. SpaceX has a big goal: to make space travel cheaper and easier. Musk believes humans may one day live on other planets, such as Mars. Before Tesla and SpaceX became famous, Musk also helped create PayPal. PayPal changed how people send money online. Today, millions of people around the world use PayPal for digital payments. Because of these companies, Elon Musk has influenced several industries. He helped push the world toward electric transportation, private space exploration, and new forms of technology innovation. Many people admire his bold ideas and his willingness to take big risks. However, success did not come quickly. Behind these achievements were years of hard work, difficult decisions, and many failures. Elon Musk faced many challenges before people believed in his vision. But his journey was not easy. Elon Musk was born in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. As a child, he was very quiet and thoughtful. Many people noticed that he spent a lot of time alone. But this did not mean he was lazy or bored. In fact, his mind was always active. Elon loved reading books. Books became his window to the world. He read many different types of books, especially science fiction, technology, and space stories. Sometimes he could read for many hours without stopping. By the time he was a teenager, he had already read hundreds of books. These books helped him imagine a future full of technology and exploration. He became fascinated with big ideas. He often thought about space travel, artificial intelligence, and the future of humanity. Another thing that interested young Elon was computers. In the 1980s, computers were still very new for many families. But Elon was curious about how they worked. He wanted to understand how software could control machines. When he was about 10 years old, he began teaching himself how to program. He did not have a teacher. Instead, he learned by reading computer manuals and experimenting with code. At first, it was difficult, but Elon was patient and determined. By the age of 12, he created a simple video game called Blaster. The game was about a spaceship fighting enemy ships in space. It was not a very complex game, but it showed his early creativity and technical skill. Soon after finishing the game, he sold the code to a computer magazine for about $500. For a 12-year-old boy, this was an exciting achievement. It was one of the first signs that Elon Musk had special talent in technology. However, Elon's childhood was not easy. School was often a difficult place for him. Because he was quiet and different from many other students, he became a target for bullying. Some classmates did not understand him. They thought he was strange because he spent so much time reading and thinking. Sometimes the bullying became very serious. Elon later said that school could feel like a battlefield. There were moments when he felt very lonely and misunderstood. These experiences were painful for him. But even during these difficult times, Elon did not stop learning. Instead of giving up, he focused on his interests. Books, science, and computers gave him comfort. They also gave him hope. As Elon grew older, he began to think about his future. He believed that the world of technology would grow quickly in the coming decades. But he also knew that many of the biggest technology companies were not in South Africa. They were in the United States. America had a strong culture of innovation. Many famous technology companies were created there. Elon believed that if he wanted to build something big, he needed to go where innovation was happening. For this reason, he began to dream about moving to North America. After finishing high school, Elon made an important decision. Instead of staying in South Africa, he moved to Canada. His mother had Canadian citizenship, which made it easier for him to move there. Moving to a new country was not simple. He had to adapt to a different culture and a new environment. But Elon believed this step would bring him closer to his goals. In Canada, he worked several small jobs to support himself. Some of these jobs were physically demanding. For example, he once worked cleaning a boiler room in a factory. The work was dirty and difficult, but he did not complain. He understood that hard work was part of building a better future. Later, Elon attended Queen's University in Ontario, Canada. There he studied for 2 years. During this time, he continued thinking about business, technology, and the future. But Elon still wanted to move to the United States, where the technology industry was growing quickly. Eventually, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the United States. There he studied 2 subjects, physics and economics. Physics helped him understand how the universe works. Economics helped him understand how businesses and markets work. This combination later became very useful for him. During university, Elon lived a simple life. He did not have much money. To save costs, he often shared small apartments with friends. Sometimes the living conditions were not comfortable, but he focused on learning and working toward his goals. Elon and a friend even turned their rented house into a small nightclub on weekends. They charged people a small entrance fee. This helped them earn money to pay the rent. These experiences taught Elon an important lesson. If you want to build something in the future, you must be willing to work hard in the present. Even though he faced financial struggles and many uncertainties, Elon Musk continued to believe in big ideas. He believed technology could solve some of the biggest problems in the world. He dreamed about new forms of energy. He dreamed about improving transportation. He dreamed about humans traveling to other planets. Many people around him thought these dreams were unrealistic. But Elon did not see them as impossible. He saw them as challenges waiting to be solved. And this belief would soon push him to take the first steps into the world of entrepreneurship. But he believed big ideas could change the world. After finishing university, Elon Musk planned to study further and continue research in physics. He even started a graduate program at Stanford University. But something important was happening in the world at that time. The internet was beginning to grow. In the mid-1990s, the internet was still very new. Most people did not understand how powerful it could become. Many businesses did not even have websites yet. But Elon Musk believed the internet would change the way people communicate and do business. After only 2 days at Stanford, Elon made a bold decision. He left the university program to start a company. This was a risky move. Many people would have chosen the safe path. But Elon believed the internet created a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Together with his brother, Kimball Musk, he started his first company. The company was called Zip2. Zip2 was a software company that helped newspapers create online city guides. At that time, Newspapers were still focused on printed paper. They did not know how to move their information to the internet. Zip2 offered them a solution. The early days of the company were very difficult. Elon and his brother had very little money. They worked in a small office and spent most of their time writing computer code. In fact, Elon sometimes slept in the office because he did not have another place to stay. He would work during the day and continue programming late at night. There were many long hours and many stressful moments. Sometimes the company almost ran out of money. But Elon believed the idea was important. He believed the internet would become a major part of everyday life. Slowly, their company began to grow. More newspapers started using Zip2 software. Investors also began to notice the company's potential. Finally, in 1999, a large technology company bought Zip2 for about $300 million. For Elon Musk, this was his first major success. For the first time in his life, he had real financial freedom. Many people in his situation might have chosen to relax and enjoy their money. But Elon Musk had a different mindset. Instead of slowing down, he immediately began working on a new idea. He started another company focused on online payments. At that time, sending money through the internet was still a very new concept. Many people were worried about security. Others simply did not trust digital transactions. But Elon believed the future of finance would be digital. His new company was called X.com. The company later became part of another startup that eventually formed PayPal. The idea behind PayPal was simple but powerful: allow people to send and receive money online quickly and safely. At first, many people doubted the idea. Some believed online payments were too risky. Others thought people would never trust money on the internet. But the service solved a real problem. Online shopping was growing. People needed an easy way to pay for things on the internet. PayPal offered a fast and convenient solution. As more people began shopping online, PayPal grew very quickly. Millions of users joined the platform. Soon it became one of the most important online payment systems in the world. In 2002, another technology giant, eBay, decided to buy PayPal for about $1.5 billion. This deal changed Elon Musk's life completely. Now, he was not just successful. He was extremely wealthy. Many entrepreneurs would have stopped there. They might have invested safely or enjoyed their success. But Elon Musk had a much bigger vision. Instead of keeping his money for a comfortable life, he made another bold decision. He decided to invest most of his fortune into new and very risky projects. He wanted to solve big global problems. First, he invested in electric cars. At that time, electric vehicles were not popular. Many people believed they were slow and impractical. Traditional car companies focused mainly on gasoline engines. But Elon believed the world needed cleaner energy and better transportation. Second, he invested in rockets and space technology. Space exploration had long been controlled by governments. Private companies rarely built rockets. Many experts said it was impossible for a private company to compete in the space industry. People warned Elon Musk that these ideas were too dangerous. Some even said he could lose all his money. But Elon did not stop. In 2002, he founded SpaceX, a company focused on building advanced rockets. His goal was to reduce the cost of space travel and eventually make life possible on other planets. A few years later, he joined and invested heavily in Tesla, a company focused on electric cars and clean energy technology. Both companies faced many difficulties in the beginning. Rockets failed during early launches. Tesla struggled with production problems and financial pressure. At times, Elon Musk was close to losing everything. But he continued pushing forward. Slowly, the results began to appear. Tesla created powerful electric vehicles that changed the image of electric cars. They were fast, modern, and exciting. SpaceX developed reusable rockets, a breakthrough that dramatically reduced the cost of launching rockets into space. These innovations attracted attention from around the world. Governments, scientists, and technology leaders began to watch Elon Musk closely. Now the world began to notice him. As Tesla continued to grow, it began to change the global car industry. Before Tesla became famous, electric cars were not very popular. Many people believed they were slow, weak, and not practical for everyday life. Traditional car companies focused mainly on gasoline engines. Electric vehicles were often seen as small experiments, not serious products. Tesla changed that image completely. Tesla cars were designed to be modern, powerful, and exciting. They were fast, stylish, and filled with advanced technology. Drivers could travel long distances using electricity instead of gasoline. This showed people that electric cars could be both efficient and attractive. As Tesla became more successful, many other car companies began to follow the same direction. Today, almost every major car manufacturer is investing in electric vehicles. In this way, Tesla helped push the world toward cleaner transportation and reduced pollution. At the same time, SpaceX was changing another industry: space exploration. For many years, launching rockets into space was extremely expensive. Governments spent billions of dollars on each mission. After a rocket launch, the rocket parts were usually destroyed or lost. This made space travel very costly. Elon Musk believed there was a better way. SpaceX developed reusable rockets. Instead of losing the rocket after launch, the rocket could return safely to Earth and be used again. This idea greatly reduced the cost of sending objects and satellites into space. At first, the project faced many failures. Several early rockets exploded during testing. These failures were difficult and expensive. Many critics said SpaceX would never succeed. But the engineers at SpaceX continued learning from each mistake. Eventually, they achieved something amazing. The company successfully landed rockets back on Earth after launching them into space. This moment became a historic achievement in modern space technology. Today, SpaceX works with NASA and other organizations to send satellites and astronauts into space. The company also continues working toward a very ambitious dream: helping humans travel to other planets, especially Mars. Because of Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk became one of the most influential entrepreneurs in the world. His companies are not only businesses, they are also powerful drivers of technological change. But what makes Elon Musk different from many other business leaders? There are three important qualities that help explain his success. The first quality is vision. Elon Musk often thinks far into the future. He does not only think about the next year or the next product. Instead, he asks big questions about humanity's future. For example, how can we create sustainable energy? How can we explore space? How can technology improve life on Earth? This long-term thinking allows him to work on ideas that may seem impossible at first. The second quality is risk. Elon Musk is willing to try ideas that many people consider too dangerous or too difficult. When he invested his own money into Tesla and SpaceX, many experts believed these companies would fail. He risked losing a large part of his fortune. But sometimes great progress requires bold decisions. The third quality is persistence. Many people stop when they face repeated failure. Elon Musk did not. SpaceX rockets failed several times before they succeeded. Tesla faced financial struggles and production challenges. During some difficult years, the future of both companies was uncertain. Yet Musk and his teams continued working, learning, and improving. This persistence helped turn failure into progress. One important lesson from Elon Musk's story is that failure is a normal part of innovation. When people try something completely new, mistakes will happen. But these mistakes can become valuable lessons. Instead of fearing failure, Successful innovators study it and learn from it. Elon Musk's journey also reminds us to think big. Many of his ideas sounded unrealistic when he first shared them, but by combining creativity, hard work, and determination, he transformed those ideas into real achievements. His story teaches us several powerful lessons. Dream big, work hard, be curious about the future, and most importantly, believe that new ideas can change the world.